409 longest palindrome problem. So we are given a string as which consists of lowercase or uppercase letters. Return the length of the longest palindrome that can be built with those letters. Letters are case sensitive. So we are given this string and we need to return the longest palindrome which we can build from that, and it's 7 here, and here in this case it's 1 because a single character itself is a palindrome on its own. So what we can actually do here is we can actually count, the number of even number of characters, letters in this string. Since a is an odd, a is only one times, b comes one time, but c here comes 4 times, d here comes 2 times. So we could create a palindrome using these. So that could be either c, c, d, d, c, 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 and a single letter in the middle will also be a true palindrome. So this is what we could have. So actually we count all the even numbers plus one odd number if that exists. If doesn't, then we just return the even numbers from there. So let us now create our algorithm. So we need a map for keeping the count of all the characters. Now we will create a for loop to insert each of the letter into the map, and while we insert we also keep track of the letters, if those are even or not. So if map dot has letter L, we just set map dot set m equals to map dot get L, and we're just setting L with the value m plus 1. Now if m plus 1 modulus 2, if this is even equals to 0, then we just increment our count by 2 because there are 2 characters. So we increment our count by 2. If not, we just set our map values, and at the end we need to return. So we return our count, but again, if we have an odd value, we could we can add plus 1, and that will give us the longest one. So to check that, we will compare the count with the length. So if the length of the string is greater than the count, which means there is an odd value there, so we return count plus 1, else we return the count. Okay, so there was something wrong here. Let's check what is wrong. Okay. Yeah. So we use all of these test cases, and let's use a single character test case and string that length is at least 1. And let us try to run it again, and let's see what's the time complexity. Since we are using one for loop and looping over all the letters of the string, so the time complexity is O of n, and the space complexity is also O of n because we have created a map. Let's submit our solution.